short pause before we answer usually makes us sound more confident, not less. Most of us inhale sharply right before we answer. The body is loading up to speak, so it grabs air. The problem is that a sharp inhale can tip into a startle. It pulls the breath high into the chest and it tightens the voice. Then we launch the answer before we've decided what it actually is. So try the opposite. When the question lands, let it fully finish. Then exhale slowly. Get that breath, and we're thinking about it in this moment. So I'm not going to let that breath just hit the top of my chest. I'm going to feel my stomach move when I take that breath to give me the air to go past my vocal cords and answer the question. So and it's also really important, not a giant theatrical breath. The other person does not need to know this because we're not running a yoga class in the boardroom. Just a quiet exhale. We're sending our own system a signal. We're not sprinting, and we're buying ourselves a second to think about this. Here's the leadership point most people get backwards. A short pause before we answer usually makes us sound more confident, not less. Insecure leaders rush to prove they have an answer. Secure leaders take the beat to give the right one. Now, if the silence feels too long, build a small bridge. That's a fair question. There are two pieces to this, or let me separate the concern from the decision. The concern is valid, the decision still holds. That little structure does two jobs at once. It slows your pace and it tells the room you're thinking, not just reacting. And that is a big one. I want to respond. I don't want to react in any situation, especially a high stakes situation.